everyone, Thorn and Smash here, Resident Apex Predator, and today we're going to go over some of the patches coming to Apex Legends. Come on. Come off. Come off. Come on. I messed up.
You idiot. You're honestly an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with you.
So with Apex Legends releasing on March 9th for the Nintendo Switch, they are doing a patch update, so there's been a lot of changes, so we're going to go over that so you're prepared. As always, we have to go who was first. First commenter was Roxy. KJ always comments on my video and is very quick to first, so I will go ahead and put him here as well. If you comment all the time, I'll add you. And I want to give a special shout out to Pebbly Boy, who actually went ahead and did some major upgrades to our Discord server. Go ahead and check it out, link in the description. But thank you, Pebbly, for doing that. You're here as well. So the first one up is actually pretty massive. They are removing low profile from Pathfinder.
It's gone.
They basically have decided that he didn't need to have any more additional damage put on his character. His win rate wasn't as high as it used to be. This is great news for all Pathfinder mains like myself. Pathfinder gang, I know y'all out there. Now there are other legends that have been buffed and nerfed other than Pathfinder, even though they don't nearly matter as much as Pathfinder. You know it's true. Now for Gibraltar, they removed the 15% faster heal item usage while in Dome of Protection. This was needed because he was taking a little bit away from Lifeline in this regard, so I'm happy to see him nerfed just a little bit. Horizon has an increased black hole cooldown, meaning you won't be able to use it as quickly. It goes from 3 minutes to 2 minutes, which is a little less spammy than it was currently allowed. Revenant's Silence now will disable Mirage's Cloaked Revive and Respawn, as well as Octane's Swift Mend, which should have been there from the beginning. I don't know how it wasn't.
What the fuck?
Watson now has a passive shield regen at 0.5 HP, which is half of Octane's passive, which I think is good. She needed a buff, and it really helps with shields, so I like that decision with her. Rampart, they made explosives damage amp covered normally instead of inflicting the 200 damage it was, along with explosives damaging Sheila normally instead of inflicting 175 damage. It's not a huge buff. It's not where I want to see Rampart exactly be put because she is very weak right now and this doesn't help her that much, but it's a good start. Overall, I'm very happy with the legend changes. I think they're going in a good direction. I'll have to see how it plays out when we get it on Nintendo Switch and see how it works. But we also need to go over the weapons because those are pretty damn critical. So for weapon optics, all gold assault rifles and light machine guns default optics will be updated to the 2x bruiser. Thank God. The Mastiff, the pellet damage decreased from 13 to 11, and the fire rate increased from 1 to 1.1. The fire rate hasn't really been increased that much, but it's good to see the pellet damage decrease. That's going to make a huge difference. Sometimes it feels like, wow, I just get absolutely clapped by that. The Wingman gets 1+ bullet to every magazine size, so that's nice. It is a very slow firing gun, so to be able to have an extra bullet really makes a huge change. And the Hemlock has increased hip fire spread.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Yeah, not a fan of that, but it is a really, really overpowered weapon, so I get it. But dang it, I love the Hemlock. Respawn is always pretty good about doing some quality of life changes, and they do them pretty much every patch, and they're always fun to go over because it really just makes playing the game way more fun. So let's dig into those as well. So the first big thing to go over is the loot pool has been upgraded. Basically, you will find more high tier items around Kings Canyon. Those spots in particular are Spotted Lake, Crash Site, and the Caustic Town Takeover will have more loot than Water Treatment, and it will be high quality. The big one I love here is the locked weapon optic swapping. This is absolutely massive. If you have a gold weapon, you were not able to change the optics in the past. Now you can. This is absolutely amazing and game changing. I was tired of getting that 1 to 2 times sights. The assists have now been added to the in-game HUD. Currently, it was only on ranked matches, but now assists will still be there, but it won't contribute to XP, so you do want to be aware of this. Assists and knocks have been added to your squad banner. You will now be able to have club names appear on the match summary and champion screen. Like I said, for Nintendo Switch, we're going to have a club, Switch Legends. Get ready for that. Items will no longer stick to crafting replicators when dropped on the replicator, which is good. And for badge progress, they're going to allow hovering over the badge to see more information. For example, it says if you're trying to get 50 wins as Lifeline, you'll now see that you have 45 instead of somewhere between 15 and 50. These are all really great, but most I'm excited for the locked weapon optic swapping. Now, there are more changes in the patch notes, but these were the really big ones I wanted to go over with you guys, and that will impact the game the most. But if you want to read every single patch note, I'll have the link to the patch notes in the description below so you guys can catch that. I'm looking forward to a lot of these changes, and I can't wait to play with everyone on March 9th. When Nintendo Switch comes out, I'll be playing with viewers. We're going to have a Switch club. We've got a Discord. Go ahead and join up. You can catch me on Twitch where I'll be playing with the viewers. I cannot wait to hang out with everyone, and this community has been amazing while we've been covering Switch news. Until next time, Legends, keep slaying in the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.